Hello everyone, I'm your friend Kevin and this is your Divine Intelligence Report. So I should start by saying welcome, all of you are welcome, and I'm so grateful that you are tuned in. Let's start with my isms today. Planting seeds that grow into things of beauty, that's what we should all be doing. I am confident, self-confident, and I influence through kindness. That's what we are looking for, striving for, and that really is the era that we're going into, the age of Aquarius. I am my own magic. I am magically manifesting my future right now. That's quite a tongue twister. All right, so do with those what you will. They are affirmations. They're designed to infuse us with those statements. Another statement that I really like is I have wonderful work in a wonderful way. I give wonderful services for wonderful pay. And that came from Florence Scovel Shinn. We have our Divine Masters Oracle deck by Kyle Gray. This brings us our card of the week, which is Mother Mary, here to remind us that we are powerful, that we are deserving of miraculous encounters and the divine experiences that we're having. We're not to be afraid of our gifts, we're not to be afraid of our power, and we're not to be afraid of taking information from our guardians, our messengers. Guardian Angel Messages Tarot is our card of the day. This is by Radley Valentine with images by Dan Craig. And I want to start with finding out which archangel's with us today and what their message would be. So there's that one. And then here's the message or the affirmation that archangel wants us to know. Quick shuffle, pick one from the middle, and let's see where we are. And these are just extra messages that they gather and say, this is what I'd like for you to know today. So we have Archangel Gabriel, the great announcer, the one that brings us perfect wisdom, divine words to say when we want to know what we're talking about. Divine Angel Gabriel, messenger of grace, call upon the presence of in this space in moments when my voice feels lost or feels bound. Help me find the words and let them resound. You know, sometimes it's possible that we lose our voice, that we don't have the right words to say, that we're being pushed for an answer and the answer isn't coming. We are being asked for a decision and the decision is not right in front of our face or especially now at a time that is so confusing where people, I said yesterday, don't go outside yourself, go within yourself. And Archangel Gabriel, who works with the western part of our brain, the western part of the ethers, brings forth, goes out and announces what needs to happen. And the message really here is, I am safe and I am loved. I am safe and I am loved. If you've been feeling lonely, if you've not had the right words to say to somebody who perhaps has maybe wronged you, or perhaps has not treated you fairly, or maybe you're working through some fears that you've asked to remove fears from your past, Mother Mary says, you have the power, we are with you. But remember, when we're removing fears and we're looking for ways to empower ourselves, enlighten ourselves, make ourselves better, some of those fears require the right words to say, the right things to do. I don't know what else I want to say about that. Gertrude and Beatrice, you can add whatever you want to add. Right, let's get our card of the day and pull all this together. Oh, incidentally, today is a number 3, universal number 3, angelic numerology number 3. And let's have a look at my notes because I wrote copious notes about that today. Today is a day of being artistic, being creative, become inspiring or inspired. Get into your youthful imagination, Become young at heart, playful, confident, insightful. And then listen for gentle guidance from the divine masters such as Jesus, Mother Mary, Kuan Yin, Buddha, even your ascended ones, your ascended relatives, your pets. Let them come around you. This has also got the energy of Cancer, which softens any of the seriousness that might be around. Here's our card of the day. Thank you. The Knight of Fire. So the Knight of Fire. Well, let's see what the Knight of Fire has to say. Confident, passionate. This is where I feel like we have to find our voice. We do. I think this is where we have to magically manifest what we want. But we got to go and get it. It isn't like we sit back in our lazy boy and say, okay, well then bring it. No, it's a question of feeling that confidence and influencing by being kind, by being grateful, by being thankful, putting the seeds in the ground that are growing. Watch them coming up. We're approaching, in the northern hemisphere, the spring is in full bloom. Everything's growing. Everything's going. But we also have to be light, playful, fun. And here we see our person, our dreamer, running, just not just walking, running, with their heart's desire, and nothing but butterflies, gold, everywhere, confident, passionate. This is the energy, that youthful vibrance, that playfulness, that go get it, passion. I think that confidence is something that we are lacking. I go about my business and everybody is just not 100% happy. It's sometimes sad because I like to remind people just how powerful they really are. And I get from folks saying, I just don't feel it. Well, you don't get powerful until you start feeling powerful. And the feeling of powerful brings the power. The feeling of confidence brings the confidence. I think this is why Gabriel's saying, speak your truth. Keep on saying you're safe, you're loved, you're deserving, you're worthy. Plant seeds of that worthiness and bring them into beauty. Plant seeds of that desire, that fire, that passion within. Don't stop. Keep it going. The suit of fire is traditionally wands in traditional tarot. And I think that, unlike the king of fire, the knight of fire is getting excited, wanting to accomplish something, has got this idea they can't let go of. You'll want to go after, running after this solid plan, putting the people in place. It's worth doing. Anything is worth doing. It's got to be worth doing really, really well. If it's a person that you want to be, which I think we all want to be, that knight of fire. We want to be that self-assured person who's prepared to rush in and save the day. Someone who's capable of doing anything and all things all at once. Attempting any kind of challenging situation with that confidence, with that ability. And the angels today are reminding you, me, us, that we are the perfect people to call upon in any situation. And the angels are saying, we're here to assist you, and we want you to include us in your plans. Beatrice is saying, right now, in your physical journey, your physical adventure, is the most pivotal time to find the balance between the physical, what you've got to do, the things you have to accomplish, and the ethereal, the connection you have with spirit, with prayer, with your meditations, with your reminders. There is a delicate balance between love and fear. Love is expansive. It gives opportunity to go after and get it. And it does infuse that feeling of, oh, this feels so good. I get goosebumps when I think of love. If it got any better, it would hurt. Those kind of feelings. Fear, on the other hand, is controlling. It's debilitating. It's not got much possibility going after it. When you think of people in meetings and you watch their body language, you can tell the ones that are self-assured and confident. They are usually the ones that look right at you. They're usually the ones that sit somewhere, anywhere, where they're seen. They're usually ones that have the right amount of space. They're not cowering in a corner, slumped in the back of the room, hanging out behind other people. And these are the people that we notice, the confident people, the out there people. Sometimes they're loud. Sometimes we're like, whoa, you're a bit too much. That's still confidence. And then in that layer of confidence, there's an underlying layer of gentleness, kindness, truth, understanding. You know, in my career, I've often been told I'm kind of blunt and straightforward and can be a little bit harsh. I've been told that when I've taught people. That's not me, really. But I do have a tendency to have that sharp edge about some of the things I say. And I've had to find that balance in my adult life to where I've sort of pulled back and shrunk a little and wanted to be less noticeable and less harsh and less straight up and out there. And when I talk about the balance, it is that you can feel like there's a raging storm up inside of you that is just, you just can't hold yourself back and bloop, out it comes. Or you can work with the spirit world, which is what all these cards are saying, and harness that power for the good of others. Pull that power in and use it with the flavor of kindness, with the flavor of truth, with the flavor of wisdom, with the flavor of honesty. Start with yourself. Work on your fears. A really good archangel I love working with, which many psychics and spirit workers don't, and that's Azrael. He's known as the angel of death. He's known as the one that comes to you when it's time to move over and pass over. He came to me in a hospital room almost 11 years ago with my ascended family and basically encouraged me to say, you've got some work to do. That's where my ability to be able to talk to dead relatives, and I shouldn't say dead because no one really dies. Those who have ascended, they've passed, they've lifted, and pull them in. And every single message I get from these folks, including my own relatives, is about love, it's about joy, it's about peace, but it's also about passion. And I'm being reminded all the time, and I'm thank you. Now, I like to call Azrael Uncle Archie because he just reminds me of that absolutely beautiful, incredibly handsome, hot, if I will say, man who is self-assured and confident yet kind. And trust me, when you meet Archangel Azrael, don't be fearful. I mean, sometimes we meet them when we change our life, when we're in those changes. It isn't that the Archangel's like, he doesn't come just when you're about to die. That's when most people notice him. But Azrael comes when you're about to turn things over, when you want to make these changes that have to happen. When you're looking at folks who aren't willing to make the changes, they don't want to do what the earth is saying we've got to do. Mother Mary is saying, I want to bring you along with me. Mother Mary loves us. Mother Earth loves us. The angels love us. And they want us to move forward. They want us to take mankind and shove it forward. And they're willing to do whatever we need to help us do it. Oh, I'm getting goosebumps. Thank you. That's Gertrude. For those who don't, it's okay. It's perfectly okay. You can sort of like, I don't think that's up for me. But those that are up for it, oh, there's an adventure like you wouldn't believe coming. And even saying this, I am self-confident and I influence through kindness. People who've known me my whole life might be like, he is talking a bunch of twaddle. That's okay. For me personally here, as a spirit, having a human experience, I got to believe in something. I have to believe in something. And I am all about welcoming whatever is different, whatever is out there that wants to be seen and heard, and whatever voice wants to be listened to. The trap where the fear comes in, and I'll let you go. The trap where the fear comes in is judgment. Whenever you find yourself being judgmental, whenever you find yourself being dismissal, whenever you find yourself being, no, let that go. That's a trap. That's a portal to problems. Comparison, another trap. That's a portal to problems. It's not, who's it helping? Move on, move forward. Anyway, I need to let you go. I was about to go into another tangent, but I won't. Until tomorrow, listen, thank you for liking, subscribing, getting this out there, sharing it with everybody you want to share it with. And your comments are golden. They truly are golden. I love you all so very much. And I'm grateful that you're here every day. Bye for now. Hey everybody, we hope you've enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to like, subscribe and share it with all your friends. Here's a QR code if you decide you'd like to get a private personal reading with me. I'm available most evenings and on the weekends. Just go over to the website, book in what session, 30 minutes, 60 minutes, and then fill in the contact information and I'll be back in touch. And if you feel kind enough, here is a link to my donation button. Energy exchange of any amount is always gratefully received. Until next time, be well, be blessed, and thanks so much for watching. Bye.